At the heart of effective classroom is knowing our learners. STEP tool is another way for us to get to know our learners, especially in the context of subject areas. Being able to use the STEP tool will give them more information on how to support the students from a language point of view.
It's really important to think about how are we building that inclusive learning environment for our English language learners and their families. And how are we using this tool to be very intentional around the supports, whether they're going to be resources or staffing, etc., to ensure that the success of our English language learners are met.
So STEP has allowed for my teaching practice to change as I've become much more precise with the accommodations that I'm choosing for my ELL students.
So we might see that a student can perform differently in terms of their English language, even depending on the subject area that they're engaged in. So really, not only is STEP giving us better information, more accurate information, but it allows us for that cross-disciplinary approach, and it opens up that conversation to what do accommodations mean beyond translators and extra time? How do we become a lot more targeted in terms of this is what my student needs, and therefore this is how I might restructure my tasks, my questions, and how I assess my students.
STEP really forced me to think about how I'm giving my students opportunities to share what they can do and also what they know about history. So if I've got students who are coming into history class and I have a little bit more information about their STEP, then I can figure out where we need to go in terms of improving not just the subject, but also the language.
Our mission is that every teacher in our school will be able to use STEP. And our philosophy is that our ESL, ELD teachers will be in the classroom supporting the students, but supporting the teacher as well.
So STEP really supports us in our teacher collaboration. We're able to make meaningful and precise instructional decisions when we're planning and instructing the classes.
We develop language learning goals for them and together design a lesson where we can co-plan and co-teach that lesson and deliver that lesson and include that ELL in the classroom activities.
From a guidance perspective, we really appreciate that the Reception Center uses STEP, and that helps the students and the teachers transition the student to the school and to help them with their academics.
When students and families are aware of a student's English language learning goals, they're able to access community supports and resources that can better help support their child in their English language learning.
When we plan our classrooms with our English language learners at the center of the learning as opposed to at the margins of the learning. And so we now construct classrooms that are modern learning classrooms, but also that are intentionally supportive of our English language learners so that we are moving both their language and their academic learning forward.
What's really wonderful about this STEP resource is that it really is shifting the mindset of many educators when they think about our English language learners. And I think when you look at the descriptors within the continua, it not only captures the language behaviors, but it really identifies what is it that the students can do.